Welcome to the science fiction of Edgar Allan Poe. Right now, we're doing our fifth story, the Colloquy of Monos and Una. So should we just do it? Of course. Let's get to start with. Alright. Now, if you remember from our third episode, this, the conversation of Iros and Charna, it's practically similar to that, except this one was a conversation. This one's a colloquy. Sure, it's basically a conversation, but it's a colloquy, and I'll just call it a colloquy because this story calls it a colloquy. Anyway, so there's this Monos and Una guy, both of them have died, and they're in wherever you go after you die, and of course they just talk about sacrifices and everything. They just talk about things, and they just go ahead and tell the other what to do. One of them is still linked to the mortal, like, I feel bad for the mortal. You won't feel that anymore. But I can't take that thought away. Really? You're immortal technically right now. If I'm immortal, why am I dead? Exactly. You're dead. Dead spirits cannot die. You seen with ghosts? Pretty much that happens. They just talk about things about mortality and immortality, and if they should just go ahead and help the mortal people or not. It's like Danny Phantom, except ghosts, and there are only like two of them, and one of them is a mix of the Avatar, the Legend of Korra, and Danny Phantom's Ghost Zone, where here it's like Raha and whatever the dark spirit's name is, and then go ahead and add that to the Ghost Zone. Assuming the Ghost Zone is where dead people go there, and they just link it together, and boom, you got that. That works out pretty well, don't you think? So with that, you get a lot to hear. And also, if you do have the power to just go ahead and conquer the whole world, or you just go ahead and conquer their own inner self and help these mortal people, that's on you. So what do you choose if you had ghost powers and somehow had your opposite? Would you go ahead and conquer them? Then your opposite would try to help them. But if you try to help them, your opposite would try to conquer them. So which would you do? Well, to be honest, and to be frank with you guys, I wouldn't do any of this. First of all, when I'm dead, I just won't care anymore. I probably would have accepted my death, unless I died in a pretty unconventional way, like being murdered, or being shot when kidnapper, when someone couldn't pay my ransom, those kind of things. Then I'll probably try to go back to life and have a second chance at life. Others, I'm just going to have to say other circumstances where I die of old age, I die of things, I just accept my life. If it's an accident, and if it's not natural, then definitely I'll try to go back to life. And that's about it. That's it. Why did he write the story? Probably just to get some money. And that's it. So hopefully you guys actually did enjoy this episode. I hope to see you guys soon. Until next episode. Until then, shine out. Peace. Bye-bye. Please wear a helmet. Money, 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 money.